Good evening from Disney Springs. We are coming over here to the Welcome Center because today is April 20th, which means we get to upgrade our annual passes. Or again, you get to buy them if you guys do not have an annual pass. But for us, we are going to upgrade to the Pirate Pass. We are Pixie Pass holders. And we are excited to just get the availability to go on the weekend. It's something we've been talking about. The ability to go on weekends here will be massive for us just because we work Monday to Friday. If you guys did end up getting annual passes and you guys waited in this crazy long queue, leave a comment below on your story because I've been seeing some crazy stories online. We've been in queue for over 4 hours on the app. I think we got in at 3:30. It's 7:30 right now, so it's been quite a while. But we are gonna go here into the Welcome Center, get the annual passes taken care of, and then after that, we're gonna head over to World of Disney to check out the 100th anniversary merch, just to kind of see what's going on over there and see if there's any fun new merch. We've seen a few pieces. Let's just check World of Disney and see kind of the plethora of options they have over there. All right, we are heading over here to the Welcome Center again. It was just right behind us there. And most of the time you kind of have to put your name on the list, and I'm gonna guess today is going to be significantly more busy than normal because of the whole annual pass thing going on. While they have somebody out here, actually, a lot of times they are up front. So this could mean, could be a long wait here. Maybe we're grabbing dinner tonight. I don't know. I was expecting about an hour. We'll let you know. So this is crazy. We just walked over here where I was just showing you. It's exit only. I've never seen anything like that at Disney Springs. So we actually have to go around the building to the other side, because apparently there's an in and out here right now. And a lot of times they switch it up, like depending on what side they want to let you in. But yeah, we are now walking around the building because that was an exit only. Holy cow. So right here, you can actually see guest relations check-in, and they have switchbacks that they put in place over here. Guys, this is insane, by the way. Let's get a thumbs up on this video for us waiting in line at Disney Springs. Never before done. We're waiting in a queue outside of Disney Springs guest relations. A lot of times you just like talk to somebody. I don't know if this is literally a queue to put your name in to come back, or if they're actually taking you right now. I don't know if they have more people helping. This is going to be insane. Oh my gosh. All right, we are next up. We didn't wait too long, actually. Maybe 5-10 minutes, so. Line wasn't actually too bad. And again, I don't know if they're taking your information to have you come back or if this is like them doing it. And our name is in 2-hour wait right now. So we're gonna head over to World of Disney, go check out some of the merchandise, probably grab a snack, a little bite to eat, probably just dinner at this point because it is 7:45. And then hopefully we get called back at some point in the next 2 hours and it's not too late. But yeah, that's gonna be a long day. A lot of people wanna get their passes. I mean, I don't know if this is actually the best method to do so, to be completely honest. It might be better to try and do the app, but again, we were waiting 4 hours going on 5. From my assumption, the calls will be pretty delayed as well. So I don't know what your best option to get the passes are, but again, if you guys did get passes, please, again, in the comments, let me know your story. I wanna know how you guys got them, if it took you hours, if you even got passes. I don't know, I'm interested to start hearing stories about how today goes, because I know for the DVC members that were getting the Sorcerer Pass, that one was kind of a nightmare too. But this one's going to be even further expanded because there's not that many DVC members compared to normal people that want annual passes again. We have made it over to World of Disney. Let's go ahead and check out what is happening inside the store. It could be busy in here, we'll let you know. I already see 100th merch right up front. Also, Mother's Day is kind of just around the corner, and they are celebrating moms here at Disney Springs. So this is the Celebrate Mom section. You have the sweetest mom on earth. You have some new ears. This is kind of fun. It looks like some Dole Whip. $35 for that though, that's not very fun. You have, oh, these are 100th Loungefly bags. So that's not very mom-like. So I guess they got a few items. I did see a big mom sign. I'll show you that when we go back and buy it. Oh, on the other side, hold on. I guess there was only one more thing, and it is this mug that says mom on it with Minnie and then the 4 parks here at Walt Disney World. So you have all of the parks, and that is going to be $17. It's kind of a nice little mug. And yeah, so I guess that's it. Maybe like 4 pieces, because this is not mom based. That is 100th based. So right up front here, as we saw walking in, here is some items here for Disney 100, and we've actually seen some of these already. But if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll show you just a few items. So you do have the shirt there for Disney 100, and they're looking all quite dapper. You do have the soap dispenser, and this was only, I feel like, in like Japan for a while. This is going to be, I think, like $25 or $30. It's not listed on there. Then you also have like a figurine set down here. Oh, it's an ornament set. Okay. I didn't see the like ribbon strings on them before. Right here they have some of these mugs for the 100th, very large mugs. This is basically, this is a normal type of mug with like a hat on it. So it's nothing kind of, I guess, special as far as like the design goes, but it is a larger oversized mug. And then right here we have these Starbucks tumbler mugs that you see the Starbucks logo, and then you have Mickey Mouse on there with Disney World, and those are like a silverish kind of this color that you're seeing for the 100th that we're seeing over here. Right here you are seeing this water bottle. Kind of reminds me of like the Voss bottles or whatever they are. Voss, I don't know. But you have the dapper characters here, and then you have some of the 100th ears as well. These look actually pretty decent. I like the 100th a little bit more than the 50th. It's not like totally standing out to me, if I'm being honest with you, but it looks a little bit nicer, some of the merchandise. Maybe I just like the color scheme a little bit more. Here's a few plushes. They look a little weird. If you've ever played like Super Smash Brothers, there was like the golden Mario or like the silver Mario, I don't remember, but this is what it reminds me of. This like weird silvery look. You can't really like distinguish a lot of the features on these, but I guess you have like the red shorts and like the pink bow and pink dress, so that's kind of like the indicator. But other than that, it kind of blends in a little bit too much for me. Here's another pair of ears. I don't know if it's necessarily specific to the 100th. It kind of has, you know, this like purplish color that they are using, because they are using the purple and silver, so I'm gonna guess it's 100th, but there's nothing written 100 on here like those other ones. But speaking of, we'll walk over here to show you. Here's like the headband for the 100th, like the like standard Mickey hat that you have there, and this is what I was kind of telling you about. So you kind of have like this purple along with this here for that kind of coloring, and then Disney 100 Years of Wonder, and you have Mickey and Minnie here. Right here you also have the Crocs for $65 with some pins on them. You do have the 100th pin there. Crocs are crazy. They're like so light. I still own a pair. You have black here for some of the 100th. So this is like a black shirt, some black ears. Again, this has to pertain to the 100th, but there's nothing that really indicates 100th to me. It's just, these are very light actually. Yeah, I don't know. A little bizarre that they have just like no indication on them. I think I've pointed this out already, but here is the 100th souvenir medallion collection book. And I've seen this like filled, I think at Hollywood Studios, but they do have those. Then you have some pet apparel, and this uses like the same material that they use on their shirts for like a pet. That's kind of funny.
And it matches.
So, it does. Oh no. And then yeah, right around the corner, those are the Spear jerseys. I guess I'll show you those too that go along with these pet shirts. And here they are. This is also for the 100th. This kind of uses more of this pinkish purple versus like just like purple and silver. So it's kind of interesting that they chose to do that kind of coloration. That actually almost gives me more 50th vibes than 100th vibes. Also, here was the launch fly that I was showing you just a few minutes ago. And this looks okay. Very sparkly. I guess you got some of the classic characters. Nothing really speaks to me on that one. If you guys want some 100th anniversary grape cotton candy, they also sell that. This is not a valued amount that I can see there, but I'm gonna guess maybe 7 to 10. Here's some popcorn for the 100th as well. They use the purple and then normal popcorn. It looks like, actually it looks like there's like a candy coating to that. And then right here we go. Here are Mickey and Minnie again, but this is actually a little different, I think, than the other one. This feels a lot lighter than the other shirt. I could be wrong, but this feels like almost like an athletic wear. Here's some purple merchandise kind of pertaining to Minnie here. She looks a little weird though, doesn't she? You guys feel that way? I don't know. That kind of looks a little bizarre, like her face. But they've got these pants with Mickey on it, and then Minnie with the shirts. Even Mickey looks a little weird here. Am I crazy? Does that not really look like him? Do they cock the head too like much to the side? He just looks bizarre. We have seen this before over in Epcot, actually, at the Creation Shop, and the design is actually kind of fun. This is for the 100th as well, and this is completely different than those like color styles that you have. But this block structure, I've taken like quizzes online where they kind of like stack the colors and you got to like guess the character. And Nicole was kind of mentioning that it looks a lot like those, and I think she's kind of right. It kind of reminds you of those like stacked colors to kind of guess what they are. It's not super detailed. These, they obviously touch up with like the eyes and the logos, but it definitely reminds me a lot of that. And then they have it on a shirt over here too, a little collared shirt right here. And you can see all the characters, which is a lot of fun. And then you also have just a normal t-shirt that would be, you know, more for adults here, because this is definitely a kid's size right here. Here's a few more of these pieces here that we were just showing you. This is like a lunchbox, just so you guys can get a better look at what this actually looks like. And then, you know, we've seen some of this at Creations, like I said, but I didn't see this. This is like a pillow, or you know what this reminds me of?
Dog bed?
Is it a dog bed? I was gonna say this reminds me more of those things that, like a cushion for like outdoor furniture, like the back of them. And then these, we saw, these are little bento boxes for the 100th with, again, those characters. Those are actually kind of fun. So I like this design. Don't totally love the 100th design, like what you're seeing all over, but these kind of fun little like colored chibi characters are actually a lot of fun. All right, we just actually got called back for our reservation to see somebody at guest services, and it's only been like not even 30 minutes. We got there about 7:50. It's about 8:15 right now, so not close to that 2-hour mark. So make sure you guys don't make reservations or something and then take off to dinner, because it says to return within 15 minutes, and you definitely don't want to get screwed and miss your allotted time frame, because they might, you know, not let you come back, and you might have to re-put your name in, and could be a whole thing. Either way, we're heading over to guest services right now and hopefully getting these passes upgraded. All right, we are all checked in. They said to come to this umbrella, and then we're gonna go across to the left and head in. We'll let you guys know what happens on the other side. Give us, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes? All right, we are passed up. And here's something really unique about these new passes. So the other passes would expire after a year. So you would have to get a new pass every single year, not just like renew your pass, but like a physical card. You were getting a new card every single year. And the cast member told us that now they have one card. So as long as you basically have that same card, whatever your like level of annual passes will just go straight onto that card. So you no longer have to try and, you know, make sure that you're keeping track of, you know, this card, that card, whatever. They said they'll replace it. Totally cool. I like that idea. Makes, you know, everything reusable, if you will. So taking up less waste and less space. And yeah, I don't know, pretty cool. So we did end up going to the Pirate Pass. So we get this for about 2.5-ish months or so at this point now, which will ultimately give us the weekends, which is pretty much what we were looking for. The difference for both of our passes between Pixie and Pirate was a little over $700. We have the water parks and then the photo pass on our annual passes. So we do have a little bit more than just the base. So we did pay about, like I said, it was right over $700 for the difference. So at the end of the day, as long as we go pretty much 2 or 3 times on the weekends, and we'll be there every single weekend, it'll end up paying for itself, obviously. And then we'll determine what we do for upgrade when that time comes. But people are all over the place right now getting annual passes at Disney Springs. It is very busy here right now. And yeah, so we are now finalized back up. We are on floor 4 here at the Lime Garage, and a little bit of a shorter video today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as we just upgraded our annual passes. And hopefully if you guys are interested in getting your annual pass, that you guys have the same luck that we did and get it pretty seamless. It took us about 10 minutes, very quick process. So thank you for that. But we will see you guys in the next video. Take care.